Why don't you tell everybody what one of these deals looks like?
So from the beginning, again, you see a property, again, we're going to get you pre-approved for a 203k loan. We're going to say, hey, your max approval amount for this FHA 203k loan is $500,000.
Would that be the same as if you were getting just a regular 203B loan?
It would be the same. So if
you're approved for FHA loan, if at $500,000, then you can borrow up to $500,000 on the 203k.
On the 203k. Now, again, I'll tell you the difference with that in just a second. Virtually, it'll be the same. Again, the only difference is if you have a 620 credit score below, you won't be able to get a 203k. And again, if the property doesn't appraise for what it needs to, again, you're only going to be able to renovate up to what you're approved for. So if you try to purchase a property at $500,000, that's what your max approval is. You can't buy a property at $500,000 and need to do $200,000 worth of renovations. There's not enough room inside the approval for you to be able to do that.
So essentially, you can buy a property for $100,000, and then maybe if you add $200,000, it's still going to need to appraise after the repairs are done for $300,000 for the deal to make sense or for it to work.
Something like that. So the way that they do it, your appraisal value, they let you go to 110% of that value for your renovations. For instance, if the property came in at $100,000, you can renovate up to $110,000 because it's 110% of whatever that after repair value is of that property. Your purchase price is $100,000. You got $120,000 worth of renovations. If it at least comes in at the $220,000, you're still safe because you are still going to have room to renovate 110% up to that amount.
What this loan basically allows you to do is it opens up more properties that you're able to purchase, and then it gives you the opportunity to purchase them and have some built-in equity if you do a good rehab on them, basically.
People are fighting for property still because, again, one, affordability is a problem, and two, because there is a lack of inventory in most areas. If you go into a situation saying, all right, I don't need to go and find a new construction home, the prettiest home, but I can find this home that again has good bones, that I can go in here and I can say, all right, well, I want to change the walls in here, a whirlpool in my bathroom, and redo the shower, and really turn it into something that you're comfortable living in. Depending on the contractor that you use and the upgrades that you use, the loan might only be for $220,000, but the property after you get finished with it might be worth $300,000-$400,000 if you do it right.
What are the limitations on the type of rehabs that you can do?
You can't do anything structural, so you can't move any walls or anything like that. You can't do any luxury items. So you can't put any pools in. You're not putting in a tennis court. None of that fancy fun stuff.
Can I put marble?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
So they don't limit your materials.
They don't limit you on the materials. Items. It's just the items that you upgrade in that property. Okay. They're going to limit you on. So you can do windows, floors, walls, siding. The whole 9 yards you can do inside of those renovations. You just can't do structural items on a limited.